Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going over my April edit, which includes the favorites for the month that has just passed. I can't believe we are now in May. I feel like January always feels so long, and then the months to follow always feel so quick. Here we are, ready for summer, and I'm so excited for the warmer weather. Marco and I just got back from Turks and Caicos about a week ago. It was just so beautiful and really got me ready for the summer season. I normally dread summer because I don't feel as comfortable in summer outfits. I like to either be by the water or I like to be home with central air conditioning. We're just gonna dive right in and get started with my April edit. We're gonna first start with jewelry. I wore these beautiful earrings that were sent to me by Soru Jewelry. I'm normally like, let me stick with everyday pieces, and I feel like lately I've just been having a little bit more fun, and when Soru Jewelry reached out, I love these, and I also just loved how light they were. I think they're a perfect balance between statement but also can be worn with like obviously a gown or a dress, but you can wear it with jeans as well if you wanted just something to pop. They also gave me a code where you can take 15% off. I definitely want to browse their selection a little bit more because I love these, and I also got so many compliments on them. We'll definitely be packing them for future vacation travels because I feel like it works really well in that setting. Next is Nando's, and Nando's is a family-owned jeweler that I was introduced to by a friend, and they are located in New Jersey, and I went to go get my rings cleaned. I also got these two rings. I just thought they were so pretty. Highly recommend finding a jeweler that can work with you for pieces that you might need to get cleaned or resized or even just to get made. I'm getting an inquiry about a band. I just want to compare pricing because I've seen the highs and low ends of it, and I just want a good quality piece. So happy that my friend Alyssa introduced me to them. I think it'll be great in case, you know, some things from my mom need to be fixed or reworked. I feel like I'm really starting to appreciate some fine jewelry. Obviously just really dipping my toes because that is a world I am not fully ready to dive into. You know what I mean? At this point, I do feel like I have more jewelry pieces saved on my wish list than handbags. Next, we're gonna go over some flops. Now, the first one I want to talk about is the Bottega Andiamo clutch that I had purchased, and this was my first time seeing that bag in person. I had seen it restocked on the website, and once I got it in, it was beautiful, but then I feel like I was thinking too much about ways that I could wear it rather than it being something that I could easily take out. I mean, for me, clutches have always been the trickiest. I was just looking at it and I felt like it looked like a big wallet for me, and I just know that I'm gonna reach for my Jody more than that. And so that one ended up going back, but the store was happy to take it because they have so many inquiries on it. I was just a bit underwhelmed by it and felt like I could easily live without it. And so that was a purchase and return for the last month. Another one that I want to mention is the Goji bag from Jill Sander. And this one has been on my list for a while. I was just waiting for the right time to pull the trigger, and Neiman Marcus had a 25% off discount. So that bag went from like $2,000 to $1,500. Got it in and it was discolored. Like you could see a yellow edging around it. And so if you are eyeing that bag, I'm not sure if it was just something that happened with mine that was defective, but this is the universe's way of telling me these are not the summer bags for me. Because of the Bottega return and for the price for that one, I was shopping around for a raffia bag. I was successful with my raffia bags from the row, and just like a really nice raffia bag, but I didn't want something with branding across it. Last year I got the Bottega one, which I still love, but that one was leather, and so I didn't want to risk the leather being damaged while I was, you know, at the beach or the pool. So I wanted one that, you know, could get wet, could be set down in the sand, and it'll be fine. So I saw this one at the store on Madison and I just really loved it. I also just like how soft it is. I know some people will consider it crazy, but I do love it, and I feel like it could even be really cute just like in the city with jeans. Kind of like a Jane Birkin style basket, you know? I also really liked the size of this. I also tried on the bigger one that they had, but the bottom of it just stuck out too much, and this felt more appropriate. Really love this one. I got this one from the boutique directly. I think it should still be available in a couple other retailers, but the one that I really fell in love with was this one. And I got this one from Moda Operandi because I had a discount code. And so I picked this one up, and I just love how soft and slouchy it is. Also, not to mention, I love a brown bag. And I also really liked how small this was. Was able to return the Bottega clutch. Was able to return the Goji clutch. These are both less than those bags. Again, well, I mean, also they're raffia, but if I had to pick between the two, I would probably go with this one just because it's a lot softer and much easier to pack. I'll be doing a video on my summer bags because I did try on a couple other raffia bags when I was in Soho yesterday. I also recently attended a Longchamp event, and definitely check out their summer collection because I was very impressed. Also did a roundup on my LTK of bags that are under 200. Go over that when we do like a full summer handbag collection video. Next, I want to give a shout out to Miko, who just celebrated their 15th birthday, and they sent over tons of swim like in the past few weeks. I have not felt comfortable in a bikini in a very long time, and even now I'm still kind of tiptoeing around it. I still like to wear lots of cover-ups because, you know, the body dysmorphia that hit me when I was a teenager is so real, and it's so hard to shake off because I remember thinking that I needed to lose weight when I was like in high school. And I look back on those photos and I was literally like a size 2. It really messes with you, you know, but that's a whole nother topic. Over the years, I've just really tried to work on wearing things that I feel comfortable and confident in. And I really loved my Miko swim because they have the higher cut bottoms. And I loved all of their tops because I always think they look so cute with a high-waisted pant or bottom. I really loved the looks that I had for this trip for resort wear. Lots of flowy pieces that I could feel comfortable in. I had this one linen set that was on repeat for beach and pool days. I mean, I am definitely still a one-piece girly, but there are times when a bikini top just looks so cute with an outfit. And the owners are just the sweetest. Highly recommend checking out Miko if you are looking for swim this summer. Next, I want to talk about these frame denim pants. Now, you guys know I love my Rag & Bone jeans, the Miramars. Those are amazing, and I'm literally like in them right now. Frame has the Le Slim Palazzo, which are so stretchy. So if you want something that's a bit more fitted around the hip area and then kind of tapers off into a mini flare, highly recommend these. I loved how they were around the butt and they were just very comfortable. I cannot do 100% cotton denim. It just doesn't work with my frame, and I'm so uncomfortable and I feel so self-conscious in it. I do have some denim that is 100% cotton, but obviously those are not the ones that I'm constantly reaching for. Especially with travel, I want to be comfortable in my jeans, especially if I'm going to be in them all day. Frame also gave me a code for 15% off, so I will have all that information down below as well. Next up are some shoes, and I love my flats from the Row. I've been very tempted by the tabbies, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's for me. I do love these flats from the Row. They're so soft, so comfortable. I barely had like a break-in period. I think yesterday was the first time I really had to put on like some comfy tabs on the back. I went with a 39.5 in these. I'm usually an 8.5, 9 US. And I just love how they're a bit more of a square toe in the top, and they have a nice little kind of V shape for where your foot goes in. I think they're so flattering. I'm normally not a flats person at all, just because I feel like it doesn't look good on me. Maybe also because I have been wearing flats most of my life, being in Catholic school until like senior year of high school. But I love these flats and I would opt for them, and I'm normally just such a sneaker boot girl. But I really like how for spring and summer, I'm now gearing towards these flats. Next, for beauty, I'm going to give a shout out again to Caudalie, because this serum really is just one of the best things I've put on my skin. I attended an event with Caudalie hosted by my beautiful friend Cyrus, and they just exude so much positive energy. And once I got more of these bottles in, because I restocked during the Sephora sale as well, I just love the glow that I get from this serum, and it is something that is so great to put on day and night. I do notice my skin to be more glowy when I have this in my routine compared to when I don't. Since I just gotten back from the trip, I want to give a shout out to Beauty of Joseon for their sunscreen, because this is my go-to. I really love this sunscreen. It is an SPF 50, and so I like to apply this all over my body. I also just restocked by ordering directly from their website, and got, I think, like 4 boxes, and there's 2 per box. So this is gonna be my go-to for the summer. Marco and I were also using Supergoop, and we had a big tube of it, so we used that for our body as well. We always do at least SPF 50. Last but not least, we're gonna give a shout out to now the #1 K-drama on my list, and that is Queen of Tears. If you love Crash Landing on You, which has been my #1 K-drama because it was my gateway K-drama, it is now #2 to Queen of Tears. And I think that's also because the leads, I love them. Marco and I really enjoyed this drama. It's an emotional roller coaster. It does have a happy ending. All of the episodes are out, so in case anyone wanted to binge it, highly recommend. I don't want to spoil it. I have Wade in here for the last bit of it. That is all for my April edit. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. I will see you for either a Margot review or summer bag review. I think we'll do summer because the Margaux aren't even in stock. Let's just talk about summer bags while those are obviously very heavily stocked up. That's all for us. Wade, do you want to say bye? To the camera right there. Thank you so much for watching. Your love and support mean the world to me, and I'll see you in the next video.